Today, Ambassador Long Dan announced Chinese support for the North Korean claim that they did not intentionally launch the missile that sank the Walsh.
We are monitoring these developments while continuing to seek a peaceful resolution. Make no mistake, the Chinese People's Republic will employ all means at our disposal to protect our interests in the Asian subcontinent.
Our intelligence estimates that the current number of Korean troops massed at the border runs as high as 200,000 men. Monty?
Montgomery Lewis, The Times. Do we know what the possible North Korean strategy will be if diplomatic efforts fail?
We've known for decades that the NKA would move to capture Seoul as quickly as possible, regardless of the cost. That is how our defenses are structured. But with the capital less than 40 miles from the border, and well within artillery range of the big guns, it is clear that war would be catastrophic in terms of damage done and lives lost.
Fisher, I know you think the shortest distance to solving this problem is to go after Shetland. You might be right. Unfortunately, the diplomatic situation surrounding the Walsh incident is not softening. We are less than 24 hours from open war on the Korean Peninsula. We've located the battery that launched the missile against the Walsh. If there is any credence to the North Korean claim that the launch was unintentional, we need to prove it, and fast.
I've been reverse engineering the data you recovered from Zerkezi's computer in New York. Zerkezi's algorithm is an advanced extrapolation of the mass kernels made infinitely more complex by recursion through Dvorak. I think that if you can access the BIOS memory of the missile launchers at the battery, I should be able to ID a fingerprint that the algorithm would have left on the system.
You'll be doing a halo insertion into a forest 2 clicks east of the battery. You'll enter the battery's secure perimeter and infiltrate via the main air shaft. The battery itself has been around since World War II, but intelligence and satellite imaging show it's been retrofitted several times since then. We have some limited mapping data. We don't know what you'll find.
Since the destruction of the Walsh, the USS Ronald Reagan has assumed C&C duties for the battle group in the Yellow Sea. Our fleet is on red alert. In case of war, we are prepared to conduct precision sorties against high-value targets aimed at reducing North Korean coastal defenses for insertion behind their advancing front. If intelligence indicates that the Koreans are picking a fight, then it's a fight they'll get. Anyone in that battery, when the whistle blows, better find himself a tin hat and a Bible.
Japanese ISDF has been instrumental in determining that the missile that sank the Walsh was indeed fired from this battery. You have the complete support of all branches of the Japanese self-defense force in order to determine the rationale for this insane move by the Korean aggressors. We do not have the capability to strike the facility directly, but ISDF will use any means at our disposal to interfere with their capabilities in the event that our great American allies are forced to declare war.
Fisher, it's starting to look like war is unavoidable. JCOS is asking all sources for current division-level intelligence.
So, besides stopping World War III, is there anything else I can do for you this evening?
The base commander should have up-to-date intel about NKA divisional strength down the Kaesong-Munsan approach.
I'll try to schedule an appointment with his secretary.
Fisher, since everyone is asking everyone for intel, I'd love to have a few chips at the big table.
What can I get you, Will?
Looks like this battery has repair and maintenance capability for mechanized warfare support. Any shipping or repair logs you can recover would be a big help.
I'll find what I can.
Look, I will double check. But if you screw this up, I'm going to have to report you.
Welcome to Splinter Cell KS3 Mission 7, The Battery. As you can see, we're already underway. I'm just going to take out these 2 guards in this loading bay.
Tell me something useful and I won't stuff your corpse inside one of these crates.
The door code to get to the offices is 1879.
What? That's it? No resistance, no whining.
You're the one with the knife.
All right. Well, thanks for your time then.
this second guard moves around. If he's in the position he's in now, then you can take him from behind from this side. I'm going to go in through this front office area, but you can also drop in through the roof. There's a duct just on the flat roof above this office. If you go in this way, there's a camera just around the corner here you need to stake out first. Then you need to rush through this door up here. The guard outside gave us the key code for it. So the guard we saw in the window there patrols in and out of this area, and here he comes. There's another guard in this office, so we just need to be careful not to make too much noise. I'm just going to move him back here out of the way. So the other guard is just here, we can just knock him out. We need to access the computer in here. You can scan it through the window if you don't want to come into this room.
Good work, Fisher. Looks like they track shipping and repair through 4 separate departments.
Gotta love military bureaucracy.
See if you can get the logs from the other 3.
Now serving number 67.
There are 2 guards sleeping in here. The first one we're just going to knock clean out. This guard here you can't grab without waking him up, so we're going to turn out the light and then distract him.
What was that?
This is one of the more random bits of the level. There's a camera and a guard in here who moves around the room.
I saw something down there.
It doesn't look like he's going to move, so I'll have to wait for the camera to reset and then take it out again.
You're not supposed to do that.
So this time he's decided to come and investigate.
No, don't see anything. Oh, shit. Bet I have to fix it too.
What's in all the boxes?
My God, no!
Yeah, shocked and awe. Just answer the question. What's in the boxes?
I swear, I don't know. It's just my job to guard the room.
Fine, then tell me something you do know.
There is a hatch in the corner. It leads to the subfloor under the loading dock.
Really?
Third time lucky on that one. The next computer we need to scan is just in this office here.
Hurry.
Again, you can scan it remotely from here if you want to, rather than going all the way into the room.
Next.
We're now heading into a missile loading bay area. You can either go down these stairs or through the vent that the first guard mentioned.
All right, well, that's our work done. Let the control room take over.
Who's in the control room?
How should I know?
So what? We're just going to leave the missile hanging there?
Orders. Deliver cargo to loading bay at facility 27-290. Nothing in there about working a bunch of cranes that we're not trained on.
Fair enough.
Make sure you get right up against this wall, otherwise the guards will probably see you.
Imagine I wanted to open these big doors.
My God! Who are?
I'm the keymaster. You're the gatekeeper.
Oh God! I don't know the code. We're not from this base. We just deliver the missile and wait for someone to sign.
So how am I gonna get through?
You have to somehow climb through the shaft where the missile goes through.
Good idea.
Anything to help.
Nice Ghostbusters reference there. Although it looks quite light, the guard won't see us here against this wall. I'm just going to wait for him to go past and then follow him up the stairs. This switch causes the missile to start moving along the rail.
All personnel are reminded to return their dishes to the kitchen after mealtime.
There is a camera here off to the right, so you need to pick your feet up to get past it without being seen. We're past now, so we can drop our feet and move a bit quicker. So that's the first half of the level complete.
Reminder to all personnel, food and water rationing in effect until further notice.
I'm going to follow this guard up the stairs and knock him out. We'll be coming back through this area again later a couple of times.
Keep quiet or it's bad news.
Oh, God! Please! I'll cooperate!
Good. I'm looking for senior officers, a command center.
There's an elevator just there. It leads up to the command center. The base commander should be up there.
Thanks.
Now you don't want to take the lift because there's a guard at the top who will see you when the door opens. This vent allows you to get onto the top of the lift instead.
Where is that noise coming from?
The guard you heard there is the one that sees you if you come out the lift. We're heading towards the control room because we need to speak to the base commander.
Sir, we have finished our preliminary inspection of the West launcher.
And what is your report, Captain?
We did every test we could, sir.
And?
And, well, there was no malfunction, sir.
No malfunction? There is an $80 billion warship on the bottom of the sea, sunk by a missile that left this battle. The world is less than 12 hours from a war that will kill millions of people. And you're telling me that there was no malfunction?
We checked everything, sir. I assure you.
Well, Captain, the only two people in this building who could authorize that launch without approval are you and I. I know I did not do it, so if it wasn't a malfunction, I want you to run every test again. Then run whatever test the captain forgot until you find out what the hell happened with my missile. Sir, yes sir, get out of my sight.
So we're just waiting for the base commander to come in. He's the guy who just shot one of his own men.
Who left this week?
Don't bother with the who are you crap. We're too old for children's games.
Fine. What do you want, American?
This battery is on the logistics train down Kaisang San. What's the divisional strength?
Why should I tell you? You'll kill me anyway.
It's a game of position, Colonel, and you've already lost. Do you need to condemn 50,000 men as well?
They'll be your men, American, not mine.
They're not my men, Colonel, and they're not yours either. They're just men, husbands, fathers, sons. Same as you and I. Do they need to die for our mistakes?
We have 8-to-1 force ratios against your 2nd Infantry Division in armor, artillery, and infantry down the length of the approach.
8-to-1?
You cannot win. Kaesong Munsan will be the breach point, and Seoul will fall inside of 72 hours.
Good Lord, Fisher. Those numbers triple our best estimates.
Damn. I know a lot of guys in 2ID, Lambert.
They're good men, but I hope their life insurance policies are up to date.
That's a bit cold there, Lambert. There are 3 guys in the command room here. The one at the bottom always stays down there sitting in his chair. The top 2 move around a bit, so we're going to take them out first. This is quite a risky way of doing this bit. You might want to save it first. This second guy can get up and start wandering around. The next computer we need to access is just here.
Good work, Sam. One more shipping log to go and we'll have an accurate picture of their mechanized capabilities in the region.
I'll find it.
We also need to access this guy's computer down here.
Don't panic.
I
You're well trained.
am a loyal soldier of the North Korean army.
Congratulations. Give me some intelligence or you'll be pushing up daisies in a cemetery full of guys just like you.
I don't have any intelligence.
Hey, you just called yourself stupid.
I am not stupid. I am loyal.
Boy, you're worse than a washed-out jarhead.
Do not compare me to a cowardly American Marine.
Tell me something useful or we're finished here.
Death before dishonor.
Boy, you grunts are all the same.
Why did you do that? That technician could have answered some important questions.
Like what?
Like if they launched the missile intentionally. See if he has any logs or journals backed up in his office.
I'll take a peek.
That seals it. The missile came from here, but they didn't launch it intentionally.
So that's a good thing. We can avoid a war.
Problem is that someone launched the missile intentionally.
Isn't that someone Doug Shetland using Zerkezi's algorithms?
That seems likely, but I still need to see if there's a Dvorak fingerprint on the BIOS of the launcher that fired the missile.
Now we're going to head back down on top of the lift. There's quite a lot of running about in the remaining bits of the level. Now we're heading towards one of the missile bays. There's a camera just outside this door you need to remember.
Inertial displacement tracker. No dead side. Check. Casing secure.
I see what you're thinking, Fisher.
If they're just going to throw protocol to the wind and leave the warhead case unlocked...
Even detonating them won't destroy the battery.
No, but it will make an awful big mess.
We're approaching one of the missile launchers now. We just got to wait for this guard to turn around before we go in. Nice sunset. We'll be seeing that again later. need to wait for this guard to come back over this side before we enter the room. There's a second guard in here which you can't currently see. Okay, here he comes, so we can get in the room now.
This should not be open.
The second guard is just behind this machinery here.
Alright, that opened the casing. You can access the motherboard on the launcher itself and recover any routing data from the BIOS.
Good job, Sam. From the parts and transport requests, it looks like this facility is significantly more important than our latest estimates.
Well, you know me. Always where the action is.
That was the last computer we need to access.
Good work, Sam. I'm scanning the BIOS now. Yeah, that's a Dvorak fingerprint.
Where did it come from? Hokkaido? The displace offices?
Seoul.
What? As in South Korea? Are you telling me the U.S. just got drawn into a war protecting the people that sank the Walsh?
I can't trace it back farther than Seoul.
Well, what do I do?
Sweet Jesus, Fisher. The NKA just committed. They're coming across the DMZ. We're at war.
Why? We just found proof they didn't launch the missile.
Good Lord, speaking of missile launches, that battery just lit up like a smoker getting off an airplane.
They're not targeting our ships, are they?
Active radar is up. It looks like a launch is imminent. Fisher, you need to abort that missile.
You got it, boss.
So we've hurried over to this room because there's a guard about to walk in.
I was sure this was on. Nothing here. Never hurts to check.
There's another camera outside this door we just need to disable.
Good work, Fisher.
I'm uploading the arming sequence codes for Grim. Lambert, if worst comes to worst, and I'm still here.
You don't even need to say it, Sam. Black hell! You're too late.
The warhead won't arm until it's a few hundred meters from its target. If I can dig up the abort codes.
Good thinking. Check launch control directly under the platform.
I'm on my way.
Make it fast, Fisher. Flight time on that missile is 3 minutes.
Engagement interface is online. Target tracking active.
I was expecting this guy to be sitting in his chair, so now I'm just going to play it safe and take him out with a shotgun.
Check. Code lock. Check. Primary target tracking readback start.
Ready for readback.
Primary target carrier. Bearing 218. Range 120 kilometers.
Good work, Sam. Those are the abort codes.
I still need to bypass the override circuit from the missile control room.
Hurry. The missile is closing on the USS Ronald Reagan at top speed.
Hold on. Did you just tell me I need to win one for the Gipper?
Dude, what does that even mean?
Never mind. You're right, Grim. I am old.
18. Range 112 kilometers. Confirmed.
Primary target is on scope.
So we're nearly at the end now. We just got to go and disable this missile, and then we can get to the extraction point.
Good job, Sam. Missile aborted.
That's it? It's dust?
No, but the warhead can't arm. Even if it gets past the Reagan's phalanx, it'll hit the hull and crumple like a beer can.
Crumpling beer cans. That's what sailors are best at, I guess.
Very funny. You need to make your way to extraction.
Right. I'm on my way.
Quick pose for the camera. All objectives have been completed with a 100% rating. And now it's on to the annoying soul mission.